Hey everybody, Sir Greg with Myelin Productions. We're here with one of our actors, Mr. Evan Oots.
Hello.
And he is in Draco Ortus. He's a new actor, fairly new to the acting community.
Yes, I am.
We're sitting here today, we're going to do our interview with you. And first I wanted to point out that we did sail in on my ship. And we sailed around the world just to have this interview with you.
I appreciate that.
So you're playing a Nosferatu, pure-blooded vampire in the pilot Draco Ortus, Dragon Rising.
I am, yes.
And what is your name?
My name in the movie is
Character.
Emush. My character's name is Emush.
Emush.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right. So, how do you like? What do you think of the project so far?
I do like it a lot, actually. It caught my eye when I first saw it. I knew I wanted to be a part of it. I do like the vampire theme of movies. I do like the medieval sense of it, I guess.
The ancient.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've always been intrigued by that. So, like I said, when I saw it, I wanted to jump on it as quick as possible, and I've had a great time shooting.
Well, I tried to do that. I tried to incorporate that ancient feel. When I wrote the story, 10, 12 centuries ago, and I put it away.
Right.
Inside joke. But so have you, since you've been on the project, before I get out of your way here and you can answer some questions, but have you been on any UFOs yet with us flying around UFOs?
No, I don't think I have.
Have you been drugged?
No.
Okay. Have you been coerced to do this or with threats of assault?
Not at all.
Okay, well, that's on the blogs, and you've read the
Right,
blogs.
I've read the blogs.
Yeah, so always like to ask people that because the blogs tend to talk about first person they've experienced stuff, and we've said 100 times I'd love to experience some of the stuff they're talking about on the blog, especially the UFOs.
I'd love to be on the UFO.
Well, and the time travel and shape shifting. I mean, that would all be very cool. But
Wow.
I don't know about the cattle mutilation and the drugging. I don't know.
No.
We get high on life, right on, huh?
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the way and let you just talk about your experiences and how you prepare as an actor.
Sure.
and some of the stuff that you look forward to in the industry and what some of the good experiences you've had.
Of course.
Evan Oots.
Well, my name is Evan Oots. As Sir Greg was talking about, I am a fairly new actor. I've always loved acting, and I wouldn't say recently, but I'd say about 8 months ago I got into it. As a kid, I wanted to act. So I decided that I was going to take over my destiny, so to speak, and do what I love, and that is acting. I want to have an acting career. Now, I would say back almost a year ago, I looked into classes and stuff like that, and I got had on a couple places, but I found the right crowd, I found the right people, they set me on the right track, of course, and I've been taking acting classes, I want to say since February, and since then I've been working on my skills, working on the industry, and I've come to really love it. And I haven't done too many films, of course. This would be my first biggest part that I've ever had, and I do love it. I do work on some student films, of course, and it's just what I want to do. I've realized on the very first student film I did, it was a whole different world to me. It's not like what I'm living, it's something else. And that's what I love about acting is you can be whoever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be and not be judged, and meet some amazing people at it too. I mean, I'm just starting, and I've already met people that I wish I met a long time ago that would have set me on this course a lot sooner.
So what are some of the amazing people you've met? Other than, of course, Myelin Productions.
Right, which have been a really great help. Honestly.
Thank you.
One amazing person I met is my acting coach. I take classes downtown, and like I said, I've been taking them, I'd say since February.
That's downtown Denver?
Down in Spear Boulevard. So
In Denver?
Yes, in
Okay.
Denver. Yep, downtown Denver. I take classes. So I got referred to them from an agency So when I first started this whole acting thing, I didn't have a lot of experience. I went to my first audition and I totally bombed it. It was the most, I wouldn't say, probably the most embarrassing thing I've done. I was nervous, I had no control, I was glued to my paper, my script, and it was awful. So that day I decided I needed help, I needed training. Most people are pretty good at just jumping into things. With myself personally, it does take a little bit, but when I do get that training, I get the hang of it, and I stick with it, and I do fairly well with it. So after I got some advice, I went to Front Range Acting Studios, and I met my acting coach. His name's John, and it's been a transformation. It really has. I can do cold reads just fine. I can do auditions just fine. I still get nervous, but what I've learned is nervous is good. It's not normal not to be nervous.
Right.
And so he's one of the main people who's transformed my career, I'd say.
And who's his name? What's his name?
His name is John Crockett.
Okay.
And he's over at Front Range Acting Studios, and I really appreciate all he's done for me. And then after I got into it a little bit more and started getting comfortable, I made an immediate decision that I wanted to do this. And it's been tough. Like I said, I'm fairly new, so it's been tough on me trying to get into it, because the hardest part is getting your foot in the door. But once you meet those people that actually support your dreams, who support what you want to do and who you want to be, the sky is not even the limit. You could go beyond that.
Right. So who are some other people who have supported you?
I would say another supporter would be my girlfriend. Her name is Melanie Jaramillo, and then I do have a son with her. My little 4-year-old boy. His name's Leo.
Now she's actually in a scene in the movie.
She is.
And
yes.
she's actually seen on one of our trailers too.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did do a scene in a rose garden. It was kind of cool. I had to convince her to come and do it. You know, she used to do some modeling. She's not very into the acting thing, but you know, she supports me 100%. So
She's a very nice person.
yeah. Oh yeah. I love her to death, and I love my son as well. And once I told her, you know, back in February that I wanted to do acting and make it a career, and she didn't tell me no, she didn't tell me anything, but if that's what you want to do, then do it.
Now, you said that you were attracted to this project, Draco Ortus with Myelin Productions.
I was.
What attracted you to the project?
Well, I found this, if I'm correct, this project has been out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time I saw this project was about 2-3 months ago. I saw it on a casting website, and I saw it and I read through it, and just everything about it. I mean, the vampires, the
heroes, the paladins.
the heroes, the paladins, and paladins. Sorry, paladins. But a lot of things catch my interest, and this just happened to be one of them. And I thought it'd be a great chance to get exposure and to get to know people, because I don't know too many people in the industry right now.
Well, and we do fight training through Citadel process,
I
sword
did
training, and all
I
that
did see
stuff.
the fight training.
So what do you think of the swords?
I thought this. I actually got to carry a sword today. I think the swords were really cool.
Very cool.
Anything with swords, I'm down for that.
Now you're also working with Samantha Simmons.
Yes,
She plays the queen, vampire queen.
I am working with Samantha.
And you met Tom Thumb.
Tom Thumb. He's very inspirational. I hear he's doing wonderful, and you know he's living his dream.
Also Jeremy Calcote, who you work with today.
I did meet Jeremy as well.
And Sir Evan Jackson, one of the trainers.
Sir Evan. Sir Evan was really phenomenal with his fighting skills from what I saw today.
He's a very good trainer.
Very impressive. Everybody I've met I've met Sir Mike, I've met, you know, of course, you, Sir Greg.
Sir Mike's the DP, he's the one filming right now.
Right, right, and he's been, I mean, from what I've seen that he's been doing, he does a phenomenal job as well. I mean, this Myelin Productions, you guys work together so well as a group, and you want to make sure that obviously your actors work well. It's not, you aren't scattered. It's very professional,
Yeah.
and that's what I like.
Thank you.
I would love to come to a set and see that it's so organized instead of everybody running around going crazy, you know?
Well, we're pretty good at what we do, and the fact that everyone has a very specific role.
Right.
People know their roles. We do a lot of rehearsal, and we do a lot of training, and everyone fits in exactly where they should, and then we just let people express themselves. You get the ownership of your role.
Right, exactly.
So tell us about Emush. Tell us about the character, the Nosferatu.
Emush. Well, Emush is the, I guess you'd say, right hand to Samantha, the queen. And for the character, I feel like Emush is he's a strong character.
Yeah.
From how he speaks to the queen with confidence, but respect as well. And to prepare for that, you know, I ran through the script many times, and I was trying to think, okay, how would I portray this character? Do I portray him as a strong warrior type, or do I maybe a server type, where I'm submissive but yet I still want to be heard and outspoken? And I decided to go with a stronger choice, which was more warrior. So he's more confident in what he's saying and what he's doing and how he moves. And so I took that and I practiced with it, and I felt that it came out pretty well. I felt like it was a good fit for me.
Yeah, and you've done great with it.
I appreciate that.
I mean, you really have, and you really, that's one of the things we use structured improv a lot, because we want people to take ownership of the character and really get into the character, and you've done very, very well with that. So we've been very happy to have you on board doing that.
Well, again, with the improv thing, I thought, okay, what would Emush do? And so with the improv today, if I may, it's okay if I quote a line.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Like in a scene with Samantha and I say with a strong, hard tone, I say the foolish deaths of Gaul, Jovian, Ophelia, and I say that with power. So when I was
you did.
I was thinking of that when I was supposed to do the improv today, and I'm thinking, why don't I use that power for the improv, and just, you know, that we're fighting a battle here.
Yeah.
I need to show them that I have my way of being in charge, but yet the queen, of course, I still answer to her, but I don't want to, you know, come off as like, oh, I'm not a warrior, I'm just here for emotional support, so to speak. So that's what I thought of. I thought of the scene before, and I used that to do my scene today.
That's excellent. So what would you like to say to your fans as we're saying goodbye here? Anything particular you'd like to tell them or say to them?
I would like to thank everybody who has supported me through all I've been doing. I've been on Facebook, you know, hey, I've got an audition today, and everybody who supports me comments, good luck, and I appreciate the friends, the family who have been behind me 100% and saying, don't quit. If it's your dream and you want to do it, you have to do it. So thank you to everybody for all the opportunities you've given me, for all the help you've given me, and of course for all the support.
Well, you know, Jeremy, and we are very, very happy to have you on board. You're an excellent actor. You're a great audition to this. You have a lot of motivation, a lot of energy, and you're encouraging a lot of people.
Thank
So
you, I
keep-
appreciate that.
Keep watching for Evan Hooks and I have
Thank
Noor, Draco Ortus, and good job.
Thank
you
you.
very much.